catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up. Gotta catch it now, Franco. Yeah, catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up. Gotta catch it now.
Hello. I think we're live. I think we did the new opening. Did everyone hear the new opening? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, that was good. I could hear it.
Was it good?
Yeah.
That was good. Hello, welcome to Catching Up with Franco. We're back after a long time. So we haven't been here in a while. Sorry about that. Just been doing some stuff. Tonight we're here with Wayne, our commentator, Corraller, and Scoot. And we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and we're going to be talking about the new Harley Quinn stuff. And we're here, and it's us. How are you? Hi, everybody. It's us. Hey, Scoot. How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, hello.
Wayne, you grew some hair since last time.
It's been a while.
There you go.
And you have this hair in honor of
Doctor
what?
Strange.
Ah, yeah,
Because
he does have some weird hair.
He has some of the worst wigs ever.
Oh man. I didn't hear any of the opening music, so I don't even know if it played. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah,
I could hear it.
You did?
Yeah, it's Catching Up with Franco. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
great.
a new theme music by Chris Zod Smith.
That was good.
So
yeah, our old pal Zod.
Yeah, he created a theme song for me, which was awesome. I like it. I like it better than the old piano one. The old piano one was kind of like, kind of mellow. This one is, wakes everybody up when they hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost want to play it again because I didn't get to hear it the first time, just to make sure. But maybe,
Zod, he did good. Zod did nice. It was a good song.
Yeah. So interesting story about that song. He sent me a song, and it was almost that song, but it had a lot of MFers in it, and a lot of swear words, and I couldn't use it. I went back and I said, "Hey, would you mind doing one without all the swearing?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he did that for me, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I want to hear the other one now, though.
Oh yeah, no, there's too many kids watching. We can't do that. So anyway, welcome to Catching Up with Franco. The way this works, if you haven't been here or if you haven't been here in a while, like us, is we're going to be drawing. And the way I like to approach this show is it's as if we were going to be sitting at a convention. And if Scoot was set up next to me, this is kind of what we would do as we're drawing and talking to people. We'd talk about nerdy stuff. So if you ever see us at a convention, this is actually what we do. We talk about nerdy stuff. And Wayne is here because we're going to be drawing. So he's going to be reading your comments. So if you have any questions or comments or anything, just yell them out to Wayne. Of course, he won't hear you. None of us will hear you. But if you yell him hard enough, you might get him on the air. Type them is what I'm saying. Type them in the chat. You have to give StreamYard your permission if you're on Facebook. We're live on Twitter as well, and we're live on YouTube. So let us know who you are. Let us know if you have any questions. And we're going to be drawing some stuff. Scoot, what are you going to be drawing tonight?
I don't know. I think I might start with a little Doctor Strange here, since we're going to be talking about Doctor Strange, and just branch out from there. See what kinds of demons and creatures and zombies perhaps show up. So you're
just going to free draw.
Yeah.
Free draw whatever.
Whatever comes to my head.
I am not. I am going to draw this pen sketch that I did of I have a commission that I have long put off that I have to get to, and this is Lois Lane commission. I've never gotten a Lois Lane commission, so I'm excited to get a Lois Lane commission. So I always do my pen doodles first, and then I kind of light box it to save myself some time, and then I put it on pencil and give you guys a close up of the pencils. I'm not going to give you a close up of Scoot's stuff because there's nothing there. There's nothing there on Scoot's paper right now because he just makes it up as he goes along.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So this is all in pencil, and I think there's a focus button too.
Her outfit reminds me of what she wore in Superman the Animated Series, the Bruce Timm.
That's exactly, that's what I do there.
Nice.
So, there it is. It's focused. Oh yeah, good times. Good times. So I'm going to be inking this he's out there flying off the window and stuff. So I'm going to be drawing this and stuff, and it's probably out of focus. So we haven't done this show in a while, so you gotta kind of give us you gotta give us some slack here. But we're all gonna
That's
be here
also-
and stuff
Yeah, that's also true at conventions. Sometimes things are out of focus. You just got to be
all the
patient.
time. They're,
Yeah.
they're out of focus all the time.
Especially
there,
after all that Harold's chicken.
Yeah. It was Harold's chicken. So yeah. Wait, I'm out of focus because it's Wayne's hair that's out of focus that I can't
Well,
see
wait.
anything.
How's it now?
Better.
Better?
Looks like
no.
Cumberbatch now.
No. Yes, Wayne was reminding me. See, this is why Wayne was here. Wayne was reminding me that I should share things on other sites, and I have it, and I will. So now I'm gonna. So there. And I don't know how to do that. So also speak amongst yourselves as well.
Well, we do have a request from
Yeah, man.
Anthony Latch.
Yeah, we saw him in Chicago. He was
Yeah.
hanging out with us there.
Yeah, if Scoot is taking drawing requests, what would Sammy look like as the Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I can
cute.
definitely do that. So Sammy, I assume the Samurai Squirrel, my character, who first appeared in All Yeah Comics #7. I'll draw what Sammy would look like.
There we go.
He did have a question. Zod of Abraham Linkage, Linkage fame?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
That's who did the theme song. So yes, absolutely. Zod is multi-talented, and this was kind of a last-minute thing. I said to Scoot last night. I said, "You wanna come on and do this with me?" So, but I am gonna try and do these a little bit more regularly, hopefully, which means that it'll be more than once a month, maybe. And but I want to have Zod on one of these. So, all right, Wayne, I did my due diligence. I think I shared things.
Yeah,
So
I've just checked.
yeah, so I'm gonna draw now, or I'm gonna ink. So what happened since the last time we saw each other on here live?
A whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Well, there's been all these different Disney shows and movies that have come out. I still haven't seen Thor. Franco wanted to talk about that, Thor Love and Thunder, but I haven't seen it. I did see Doctor Strange, though, in the Multiverse of Madness, but not until it was on Disney Plus. So I just haven't been able to get out. But I have been watching the Harley series pretty regularly, and I'm caught up on there. How about you guys?
Yeah, I watched the Harley show as well because you said you wanted to talk about that. So I'm like, yeah, let's talk about the Harley show as well.
We're
But
talking
there's a whole
season 1, right?
Yeah, I think we're talking all the seasons because season 3 is on like 5 episodes. I watched them all last night while I was drawing.
Did you laugh?
I did. It's funny, very funny show.
Yeah. Have you been watching it, Wayne?
I didn't know there was a season 3.
Oh yeah,
man, unprepared for the show.
No, it's not that. It's I live in a country that's not as happy.
Oh, man, what country are you in now?
The Canadians.
Ah, right. Yeah, I thought maybe you just moved since the last time because we haven't been on in a while.
No, I haven't moved just yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll have to scour the interwebs for the latest episodes.
Yeah, what else?
Yeah, they're up there.
I'm trying to think. Comic book wise, my comic book Agents of Slam was finally released. Co-created with Dave Scheid and colors by my friend Heidi Black. That came out, so that was pretty cool. And then a book Franco and I are working on together was announced. The DC book, Franco. Yeah,
it's coming out in September on the 7th or 27th actually. So sorry, just doing a focus and a close up here. No. So yeah, it was announced it's coming out on the 27th. I was supposed to be going to Seattle this weekend, but I had to cancel. So apologies to all that are out there in Seattle land, but I had some unexpected things come up that I can't go to. So it's also actually why I put a whole bunch of stuff up in my online shop. So if you go to blimostudios.bigcartel.com, I put up a bunch of stuff, and maybe I'll show it at the end before we go. So you could go on there. There's a bunch of paintings and a bunch of sketch covers that I did, and you can check those out as well. So the book that Scoot and I are talking about that he worked on with me is Dead Man Tells the Spooky Tales, and that comes out on the 27th of September, right in time for Halloween.
Yeah, my favorite holiday. And that's the first time I'll have a official DC that I will have worked on official DC books. So thanks to Franco for asking me to contribute. And it was my story is a lot of fun because Franco gave me a pretty cool character to work with in there.
You can tell him who it is if you want.
Oh,
it's real cool.
Well, he's kind of like Batman, but he's more like a man bat, if that's a clue. Or does that just give it away?
Yeah, I think that gives it away, but I said it was okay to do that, so you did.
Yeah, Man Bat is the main character in the little story I did, and it's kind of fun what Franco wrote for me there, how it's revealed. So please buy it.
Cool beans. Yeah, I'm excited for that book. Yeah, deadlines and stuff like that have been just crazy, and then I had school starting up again soon, so that's it's gonna be taking some time.
Well, Franco, you've got another book that was announced. I don't know if it was before the last time you did one of these shows, but it's definitely since the last time I was on here with the twins.
Oh, right. Faye in the Moon is coming out with story by me, but art by Catherine and Sarah Satrun. And there's some preview pages out and about. If you want to Google it, you
Looks
can
awesome.
search it, and it looks exciting and is exciting. And I'm very excited by it. And that comes out in spring of 2023. So I think February, March of the new year it comes out.
Yeah, I'm excited to pick that one up.
So yeah, drawing. It's weird. I haven't drawn in public since like a week ago.
I know, and I haven't talked to you since a week ago.
I know, it was weird getting together, right? I mean, like being in the same room and stuff like that.
I know. I hadn't seen you since 2019.
That's right.
In person.
Yeah, I got to do the side thing like you do. I do this, and then when I go down and draw, everybody sees the top of my head. Yeah. It's awful. So, what about you, Wayne? How you been? How's things?
Things are good. Getting ready. Looking forward to Star Trek next week.
Yeah, that's next weekend, right? You were going to be there the same weekend I was going to be in Seattle, or no?
No,
it's next week.
It's the same weekend as Fan Expo Canada.
Right. Because I was supposed to be in Seattle this weekend. Coming,
Yeah, that would have been like multiple weekends in a row for you. From San Diego.
Yeah. I don't think I should do that again. I did 3 weeks in a row, and then 4 with some other stuff that was happening. And then it would have been 5 weeks. So I just had to say no. Just say no. Don't fall into peer pressure, kids. Absolutely. So
just say no to conventions.
Yeah. No, just go to conventions. Those are awesome. I had a great time. I met a lot of people out there. Anthony, I think he was watching. We met Anthony and talked to him, and he even helped me behind the table when Art Baltazar decided to be a lazy bum and not work. Actually, that's not true. He needed to take a break, and he was walking around with his daughter, and I got a little busy at one point, and Anthony was gracious enough to hop behind the table and help me out there for a little bit. So it was kind of cool.
And Anthony came to the live Oh Yeah podcast and brought a VHS copy of Spring Break Lawyer for Skoke Mike Campobasso to sign.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Did Johnny release that episode? I don't think he released it yet.
No, he
did
didn't.
I don't know. I think Johnny's not been under the weather.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day. He has been under the weather.
He is broadcasting right now.
See, that's why. He's going to be mad at me. That's okay. I'm sorry, Johnny. I apologize in advance.
I bet he was mad at you anyway, Franco.
He's always mad at me. He's mad at me for one thing or another.
Yeah, Johnny was getting a little mad during when he was trying to set up for the live pod because we were cracking jokes.
Right.
So how was it? Like, because I understand there's going to be video.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk too much about that. That's another show. We're gonna have that up. He said he's going to have it up soon. So I'm sure everybody will be able to go back and look at that and read that and see that. I always got to remember I'm drawing on camera with these things, and I always like take the picture out of the camera. Let's see how Scoot is progressing because
This is
he's
Sammy,
an
the
insane
Samurai
mate.
Squirrel, as Doctor Strange. So she's got the acorn magic coming out right there, and there's all these different monsters from other dimensions going after her.
Look at
And
that.
she's even got the white streak in her little ponytail up there, like Doctor Strange has in his temples.
See, that's crazy. All right, now we mentioned Wayne mentioned before we got on the air that you're only limited to 10 drawings to my one drawing.
Okay.
Because I am, as anybody who watches this show knows, I am notoriously slow at the arts.
Anthony just said that the audio has been released on both Word Balloon and but not the video yet.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
So there you go. Anthony knows things. All right. Before we get to talking about stuff, and please jump in at any time if you have any comments or questions about what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and we are going to be giving spoilers. So if you haven't watched it, sorry, you can tune in, up to you. And we're going to be talking about Harley Quinn, and there may be spoilers there as well. So be forewarned. But we may also talk about other stuff as well, here, there, and in between.
Mm-hmm.
So also be forewarned for that.
Before we move on, Anthony said that Sammy is fantastic. By the way, read the paperback I bought, loved it. Cyber Yeti is the best.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, he is the best. He's got a good story arc in that book.
Maybe that's better.
There you go. Hair looks better.
Now it's better.
Yeah. You need some white streaks on the side there, like I do. I already have them naturally though. So.
Well, I have them naturally underneath this. So.
Yeah, his hair is weird in the Doctor Strange movies, isn't it?
It's not just. It's weird in Doctor Strange and in Spider-Man. Like, whatever reason, the hair in Spider-Man is worse than in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and I don't remember noticing that in like the Infinity War or Endgame movies. I don't know. I don't remember
it's just
noticing
all of a sudden it's like we spent all our budget on the special effects. Let's just go down to Ruby's costume shop and get a wig.
It's like it's like too clean around his forehead, right? It just looks like it's sitting up there. I noticed that too. It kind of took me out of the movie a little bit at the beginning when he was at that wedding,
right?
Because I was like, is it like, what's wrong with this scene? Something feels like off a little bit, and I think it was his hair.
It is.
But in some of the other versions, like his ponytail version, it wasn't that bad.
No,
it looked kind of natural, the ponytail version, right?
And even the zombie version looked good.
Yeah, I think it's just his normal. It was his normal wig looked bad, I think, for me.
Yeah, no, there was that flashback scene where he's with what's the girl he loves? Rachel McAdams. Crystal. Is that her name? Christine. There was a flashback scene where she first gives him the watch, and that was his natural hair. Yeah. He looked fine there. So it was weird. Twas the weird. Anybody else find that disturbing? I thought so.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was one of those things where I noticed something was off. I couldn't tell it was his hair right away, but then when I went online and read what people were saying about the movie, like after I saw it, they were all talking about his hair. I'm like, that was it.
Were they?
Yeah.
And Benedict's hair, not Benedict, the actor who plays Wong, his hair changes.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie.
Yeah, I did notice that as well.
It changes towards the end, and from scene to scene, it looks different.
Yeah.
I remember when that movie was being filmed, they said it had extensive reshoots. So I don't know. I haven't really read up too much to what the rumors are, what they cut out, or what the original story was supposed to be. But Do you either of you guys know what that was? Do you hear that same gossip?
Did not.
I think a part of it was COVID.
That makes
The
sense.
production was on and off. But you would think anyone responsible for continuity would have kept track of this.
Yeah.
Anthony says, spoilers, Patrick Stewart's wig looked weird too.
He was in it?
He wasn't wearing a wig, Anthony. That's weird.
I didn't know he was in it.
And
that was cool when he showed up as Professor X, and they
Yeah.
played a little bit of the old X-Men cartoon music in the background. That was kind of cool.
Did you get some chills up your spine when that music went off?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I did in the theater. It was just like, oh, wow. And
The only
you saw
thing-
the chair.
The only thing that was
right.
a little disappointing for me is one of the trailers had his voice in it, and I was like, why'd they reveal that? Why'd they spoil that?
Yeah, it got spoiled before then.
The Mr. Fantastic reveal was good. I expected maybe he would be in it, but I didn't know it would be that actor from The Office. That was cool.
Well, there were lots of rumors about that. So
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
usually don't go with the rumor that everyone thinks. You know what I mean? Like
and
for
they've been
Namor,
known. Yeah, they've been known to change some of the scenes that they put in the trailer, as opposed to what they'll put in the film. Because I've watched somewhere, hey, that scene wasn't in there, type thing.
Yeah, it was cool to see Captain Carter in there. That was pretty cool. Haley Atwell as Captain Carter. So, what do you guys think of the?
We've already seen her as Captain Carter, though.
Only in the cartoon, though.
Yeah, but that still counts.
I know it does, but okay. There's one. I'm done with this drawing.
Oh, hold on, let me put it up. Damn.
Next time I see Anthony, I'll give it to him.
Damn. Look at that. Fast.
All those monsters.
I don't like it.
Okay, I'll draw something else.
Too much.
What do you guys think of the movie, though?
I liked it a lot. Yeah, I thought it was very Sam Raimi, very horror driven, which I didn't mind because it was more horror than superhero. You know, magic and horror and stuff like that, which I thought was okay. I like Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah, I like that element of it too. I just the build up of like Scarlet Witch was a great villain, but her turn as a villain seemed like something was missing or cut out or something. It was just like she just left that other movie, and I know she opened the Darkhold during the WandaVision at the end, but then I thought she had some resolution there, but I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it kind of took over her. I guess I understand it, but
yeah, I understood it. It just felt a little jarring. Like they could have built it up a little bit better. But I guess all these people aren't working on the same stuff at the same time. You know?
Yeah.
Like WandaVision was its own thing. I also heard Doctor Strange originally filmed some scenes for WandaVision that they never used. They ended up cutting him out of that show.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. So now I kind of want to see what all that stuff is. But yeah, overall, I liked how different it was. And I really liked the ending, what they did with the zombie Doctor Strange. That was cool. It was just different, you know, because all the Marvel movies get knocked for having like the same formula or the same ending or whatever. But this one felt a little different than the traditional Marvel movies do.
I agree.
Didn't you think
I liked it.
Zombie Strange looked a little bit like Bruce Campbell?
Oh, I guess now that you mention it, a little bit.
It had a little hint of him, like from earlier Evil Dead movies.
Well, now that you say that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I didn't notice it when I watched it, but now that Wayne mentioned that, it does kind of have that vibe there.
Just waiting to say groovy.
Who said that?
Bruce Campbell in Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
The zombie one will go groovy.
I didn't like his cameo too much. I felt like it was too, took me out of the movie a little bit too much. It was funny, I guess, but... What did you guys think of America Chavez? That was her MCU debut.
I liked it for the most part. I thought unique, but they changed it a lot. I don't know a lot about her from the comics, though.
Mm-hmm.
But did they change it a lot from the comics?
I think maybe like her origin they did, but she felt pretty much like she does to me, at least. I don't know. She didn't. I thought she was pretty cool.
I would imagine her powers are slightly different in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel Comics universe,
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
because I
but
haven't
they
seen
always
them.
do kind of do that. They tweak stuff a little bit for the movies, like with Ms. Marvel, the show.
What are you drawing now?
Just a monster character.
Yeah.
You scared?
A little bit. Also, because you're on your second drawing and I'm only on my first still.
But I'm not worried if I mess up. You're trying to do a commission, so you got to go a little bit slower.
You never worry about messing up because your drawings are always so good.
No, I mess up all the time. I just I do the Art Baltazar method of just telling people I did it on purpose.
That usually works.
Yeah, where someone will say, "Can you draw me a picture of Spider-Man, how he appeared in issue 186?" And Art's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna draw him like this." Does whatever he wants. You do that too sometimes, don't you, Franco?
I do actually.
Yeah, I've heard you say it.
Yeah, I will get a little bit a little bit high and mighty in my especially if it's been just a drawing weekend.
Yeah.
Where you're just drawing. I usually stop taking commissions on Sunday. And I'll tell people, I'm like, you know what? You're not going to want a drawing from me today.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the way to do it. Because it gets stressful if you try to, I don't know, draw it exactly how. That's why I don't like to do too many likeness drawings where someone's like, "Here's my dog. Can you draw it?" I just like to do cartoons,
Right.
I'll do people's pets, but I'm just going to do them cartoony.
Yeah, someone asked me at one of the last conventions to do him and his buddy, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really do likenesses very well. You're probably, I mean, I could, but it would take me a while, and I don't.
Yeah, I just
want
want
to spend that kind of time doing that, especially at a show.
Yeah, there's less stress involved when you're just drawing like, hey, can you draw me Batman, but do whatever version you want, That's more fun.
I think we may have talked about this on here before. Wayne would remember better than I would, but I don't know of any artist that really likes doing any commissions at shows, drawing at shows. How do you feel about it, Scoot?
I like doing them. I just like doing them when they give me like more. Like Anthony had me do a pre-show commission. It was Swamp Thing versus Man Thing, but he just said, "Do whatever you want."
Well, that's a pre-show commission. You're doing it at home, like.
Well, I like doing them at the shows. Yeah, I like doing them. But I set a limit. I say like one character in color is this price, and if you want more, it's it's equal. So if it's like $60 for one character, then it's $120 for two, even if they're like half the size.
Right.
So that way, most people just get one character then, and it's a little bit more fun that way. Although someone got all 4 of the turtles in color. That was fun.
Yeah, but that was a pre-show commission too, right?
Yeah, one of them. But then at the show, someone got one too because they saw the pre-show. Cool. Yeah. Yep.
Well, Anthony said Ponytail Strange looked like Mike Allred. And America Chavez's story was pretty comic accurate from the little they've shown. They've recently changed it a bit in the comics to make it more tragic.
Oh, okay.
And it was Anthony that bought those turtles.
Well, he bought, Anthony bought the sketch card turtles. I did, yeah.
Okay.
But there's someone else that got another commission of the turtles. But yeah, Anthony, I did those sketch cards. Remember, Franco, I was drawing them in the lobby one night?
Yeah.
And Anthony bought those like first thing in the morning at my table. So that was pretty cool.
And
yeah, we're supposed to be sitting relaxing, and Scoot's actually drawing at the table, making everybody look bad.
Relax.
Making everybody look bad. Nice going, Scoot.
No, I mean, I made myself look bad by drawing.
Nah.
And
Drawing's
Anthony is going to drive to Ohio to pick up the Sammy Supreme.
Oh, he's coming to
Nice.
Ohio. There you go.
Yeah, we'll go to Paco's, and I'll take you to a Mud Hens game. But I'll be at work, so I'll just drop you off at the game. Yeah, Johnny and Skoke are always trying to set up a trip to Toledo to go to a Mud Hens game and go to Tony Paco's. But I don't think either of them has a car.
Johnny has a car.
Does he have one now?
He does.
I thought for a little bit there he had Harvey Dent. His car was
Yeah,
called
yeah,
Harvey,
Harvey
and
Dent.
it got destroyed or something.
I was going to say Two-Face, but it was Harvey Dent. He called it.
That could have happened after. Yeah, because he drove me back when I did my last year when I did the 3 weeks in the States and the 3 conventions in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he picked me up. Well, I met him at Chicago Comics, and he picked me up there, and we drove back down to the McCormick Center.
Oh, nice.
There you go. I don't know if that car actually. I think he still has a car, but I'm not sure.
We'll save that. We'll save that for the pod.
Yeah, we'll ask him all about it.
Yeah, I've been to Franco's house numerous times.
Yeah, you got to stop showing up on my lawn, dude.
For New York Comic Con. Yeah, I know. But I know your wife and son will let me in.
Yeah, they will. They shouldn't, but they will. Let's see progress on this stuff because I'm still going on one drawing.
You're going fast.
Get the ceiling in there.
Almost ready for color.
Almost. Have to try and color it. Let's see yours here. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's some Doctor Strange multiverse demons, entities.
The dark dimension.
Yeah, there you go. The dark. Yeah, these people have gotten. Yeah, this guy looks kind of like Johnny. Since we were talking about it.
Okay, Wolfie just came in. Coming in a little late. Flo All, did Franco talk about any new projects? I thought I heard he has something new coming out.
Is that Eric Wolfie?
It's on YouTube and it's Wolf-E.
I'm going to assume that's Eric.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that's Eric Wolfie. And yes, I have something with him. It is in his hands. And we will be, once we get a good clip of artwork, we'll be releasing some stuff. It's a story that I wrote with my son Nick that Eric Wolfgang is going to be drawing. And we haven't settled on the name altogether, but it should be fun stuff.
Okay, it's a different wolf.
Oh, well, there you go. Now I just announced it, so there you go.
D. Brad wanted to know, how long did it take Franco to draw that epic art piece made up of many pages he posted a few weeks back?
That was cool.
Yeah, the Invaders piece. So that was 24 paintings, 11 by 14 paintings. So it wasn't paper. I drew them on paper and then I transferred them over to canvas and then painted them. It took me about the good part of a year to get that all together because I went back and forth with the person who commissioned it to make sure I got the drawings right. Because I know the core members of the Invaders, like I know Namor and Captain America and Union Jack and some of the outside characters, but I'm not very prolific in all the Invaders and all the ancillary characters there, and I had to look up a lot of stuff. The guy gave me a lot of reference pieces to work from. He would send me reference pieces, but drawing them all together with my school schedule, I probably would have been able to do it in a couple of months, the whole thing. But with school happening at the time, it took me a while to get all the drawings done, and then everything transferred onto canvas took a while, and then painting it all together took about little less than a month altogether, because I painted it in about 3.5 weeks. And I wanted to make sure that Shane, the person who got it, was happy, because we had settled on him getting it at C2E2. So I wound up taking some of the canvas to Martha's Vineyard with me on vacation, and I was painting at night while the family was asleep. So it did take me about a year to do that. With I was working on another DC project that hasn't been announced yet, and that I'm doing the artwork for. A lot of the artwork, I'm doing about 80 pages, or I did about 80 pages of the 120 or so pages in the book. So between that and writing Faye and the canvas piece, it took me a while. Yes. And if you are so inclined to go to my Patreon, I have, last couple of days, I've been posting close-ups of the piece and process drawings of it. So if you go to my Patreon, which is listed at the beginning of the show on the graphic, you can check it out, and for $1 you could become a patron.
For $100.
Yeah, but yeah, $1 patron is fine. You'll be able
How about
to see
$100?
You'll be able to see most of the stuff. Or $100 is fine. $1 is fine. You know how it is.
I gotta set one of those up.
You should. Let's take a look at what Scoot's doing. Look at this.
There's some like demonic lady character over here. She's got those fingers like Agatha and Scarlet Witch had after they used the Darkhold. Remember,
I have such a crush on Agatha.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Catherine Hahn, I have such a crush on her.
And she's getting her
her.
own series.
Yeah. Yeah. But just Catherine Hahn, I'm just a fan of hers, and I want to meet her.
Yeah,
So
she's good in Step Brothers also.
let's make that. Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. I'm a fan. I'm crushing on her a little bit. Told my wife I have a crush on her. So there's my Lois so far. She's looking pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Office chair happening in the background.
Yep.
How are you with background, Scoot? I hate doing backgrounds.
I don't mind doing them. It just depends on the book, right? Like if I had to do an office background like that for a whole book.
Yeah, that's why I cut off half the page.
Yeah, yeah.
You only see it in this one little thing.
For Agents of Slam, I did a jungle background, a space background, a mountain background, a city background, and of course inside an arena background. There's all these different in a underground computer like headquarters background. So I got to mix up. I didn't stay in one place too long, but
yeah, I like that. I like when you can mix them up and stuff like that.
So I don't mind doing them as long as I don't have to do a whole book, in one location. But more organic backgrounds are more fun for me. Like if I have to do a office for a whole book, I think it would be kind of boring.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you will never sign up to do the Office comic book version.
Yeah, I'll put them in a jungle. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. How about you? What do you like?
I don't like any backgrounds. If I could just draw characters and no backgrounds, that'd be awesome all the time. But it's just not the way. I know people who love doing background stuff. Mike Norton, when he worked on Shazam stuff with us, I would ask him all the time, like, what do you like to draw? And he goes, I'll draw anything. Just tell me what you want me to draw. And I'm like, yeah, but what's your favorite stuff? He goes, I like to draw rubble. I like to draw things blown up. So I try and put as much rubble into pieces as possible. And he loved drawing it. And when that's one thing I love to do when I'm working with different artists. I think I asked you today. Didn't I ask you?
Yeah. You asked me, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, what's your favorite thing to draw? Like, what do you like to draw?
I like drawing everything. That's the problem.
Because I have something in the back of my head that I'm like trying to formulate, and I texted Scoot today, and I'm like, what do you like to draw? Because I have this idea of something, but
you kind of know by now what I like to draw.
Yeah. So I know that if artists are kind of digging what they're drawing, that they're gonna draw cool stuff.
Yeah, it's easier for me to tell you what I don't like to draw, which is like vehicles, like cars and trains, even though Oliver loves trains. I don't like drawing that stuff unless it's a super cartoony book, like a Oh Yeah Comics or Spot On Adventure, where I can make things up. But other than that, I love drawing all kinds of stuff. But I feel like more technical things like that are more fun to draw for me when they're super cartoony, and I don't have to like use a lot of reference art for it.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
How about you, Wayne? What do you like to draw?
But Anthony has an observation about backgrounds. Basically, Artie and Scoot's backgrounds are just usually 50 more characters.
That is entirely true,
Yeah. It's funny that he said that, because that's, as Franco was talking about backgrounds, I'm like, I think I can just fill up this page with characters and I won't have to put one in there.
Yeah, it's annoying. Look at this thing.
Any character you want me to try to draw in here? What do you think? What am I missing? Drawing a little box character back here.
Like a box troll.
Yeah.
Ooh, a box troll, yeah.
He doesn't have any teeth. Smells real bad too. Got some flies buzzing around him. Smells like Harold's chicken. I like Harold's chicken, but it was if you get that hot sauce and you don't have any water, you'll be in trouble.
Oh, did you was there hot sauce on that piece that you took?
Artie was trying to put it on there for me, and I was like, "No, sir, I don't have any hot sauce, or I don't have any water." He's like, "Oh, just try it, sir. It's fresh."
Yeah.
I regret it.
I like that. One thing I do like that when I go to Chicago is like they do try and kill you with food.
Yeah.
And we did wind up going to Rick Benny's.
Oh yeah. After I left.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite places to go.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, is Rick Benny's. I always tell Art, I said we need to make time to go to Rick Benny's. That's a thing that must happen. If it doesn't happen, I will be very, very upset.
Now, we used to go to Miller's Pub a lot with Johnny. Remember that?
I like Miller's Pub a lot. It's a very old, antiquated place there.
Mm-hmm.
Old school place. So I like that a lot.
But I don't think I've been there in a few years.
Yeah, it's just tough to get to during the course of a convention, though. Sometimes.
Yeah, because you got to take a Uber or a cab or something.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew has a question concerning Doctor Strange. Why didn't Wanda also go after Pietro or the Vision? Why just the single focus on the kids? Why do you think that happened?
That's a good question.
Because she created those kids. Her mind was corrupted with that. She was all focused on that. That's my thought anyway.
Yeah, I got to admit,
she was just so super self-involved with that, I think.
Yeah.
I
have to admit, when I was watching the movie, I was like, well, we know Vision's going to show up at some point, I thought, but he never did.
Well, at the end of WandaVision, there was that white version of him.
Yeah, and he had all the memories of the regular Vision at the
Mm-hmm.
end. So
I'm looking for my eraser. People are watching me bob up and down looking for something.
Yeah, so I was looking for that guy, but he never showed up. It's okay. I mean,
well, I don't think he's going to show up in a Doctor Strange movie. He will show up probably in an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
If he shows up.
Yeah, they announced more Avengers movies.
They announced 2
by
the same director as Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah, he's doing one of them. I don't know if he's doing both of them though. Yeah, he's doing the one, the Kang Dynasty. He's doing that. So now we know Kang is going to live in the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah.
It could be a version of Kang.
Mm-hmm.
We are dealing with the multiverse.
Yeah. I was looking for Loki too. I thought Loki was going to pop up.
Isn't he dead again?
No.
He's dead again, I think.
He's in
I
that.
think he died.
He's one of those timekeepers or whatever they're called.
Time Variance Authority.
Yeah, there you go.
He's going to show up in another series there. All right, so I have to erase, but I have to wait because this pen takes a little while to dry.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meantime, I'm going to show you some of the other stuff I've been working on. Some of the stuff I put up in my big cartel site. So I put up some paintings. These I had it in Chicago, but I haven't shown these publicly before. So here's my Thor painting. I did a Thor painting.
Sweet, that looks good.
And then I did a Spider-Man painting. I guess I should show them this way because it's
He was at the show, wasn't he?
Yeah, these ones were at the show, but I don't think I've showed them publicly. So I have that Spider-Man painting, and I have this Thor painting. Ooh, upside down. I had that Thor painting, and then I have this Black Panther painting. I did as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one. I finished this one right before Chicago. Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Swamp
Anthony
Thing.
should have picked that up.
That one was fun. And then here and there between things, I kind of finished other things. Here's a Wonder Woman sketch cover that I have that I did.
That's good.
And here's an Iron Man one. I put these all up in the big cartel site. Here's an Iron Man one. I did. And here's I like this one. I like this. It's just the space goes.
No, I don't like that.
Like that one. And then last but not least, I have a Batman, but it's not finished, so I'm not going to show that one. But last but not least, I did this. I put this one up on Facebook. The Moon Knight piece.
Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that. I saw it on Twitter.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what'd you think of the ending of Moon Knight?
Oh, that's another one that we haven't been around for to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I liked
it. Moon Knight. Yeah,
I do. I draw him like my favorite characters to draw all the time are Batman, Black Panther, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man. Those are my go-tos all the time. I don't know what it is because they all kind of look similar.
Yeah.
You know, colors are different, but they all kind of look similar, and I like drawing those guys.
Except for Batman, he's the only one you got to draw a face, mouth.
Well,
I mean,
only half a face. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Moon Knight, I just love his visual.
Me too. Yeah,
so
he's cool.
I'm a big fan of the Moon Knight. But I know a lot of people were pissed at that show.
Why?
I don't know, just because
not enough Moon Knight.
Not enough Moon Knight, I guess.
Well, they were kind of setting it up.
Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of these shows is there's a lot of setup. I know I'm behind the 8 ball on this. This is why this show is called Catching Up with Franco, because I usually don't watch these things right away. And I try to catch up with them. So my wife and I just finished season 3 of Stranger Things, which I loved.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We just started season 4 today. We just started the first episode today.
I like season 4 better than season 3, so hopefully you do too.
Well, I'm going to get to it by the end of it. Yeah. We're watching one episode a day because I'm trying to get some work done and I have some other stuff happening. And my wife is very much a binger. She can sit and watch the entire season in one day, and I'm like, I can't do that. I have other stuff I have to do. I can't do that.
Yeah.
So.
No, I really liked where Stranger Things season 4 went, so I think you'll like it. I'm
excited. And then I haven't watched Sandman yet.
Oh yeah,
me Sandman is awesome.
You watched it, Wayne?
Yeah,
we're gonna do a catching up on Sandman.
That one I binged.
Give me a couple weeks because we're trying to make it through Stranger Things, which we will by the end of this week. We'll get through it. But season 4 episodes are long. They're like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The last 2 episodes are each like 2 movies. They're like almost. Right. One of them is 2 hours long. The other one's like an hour and a half.
Isn't that weird? Like you'd never be able to do that on network television, but like Netflix, you could get away with, 2-hour episodes, a half-hour episode.
Yeah.
It works out.
All right, I'm done with this one.
All right, hold on. Again, see, he's on drawing number 2.
There they are, all the characters.
Look at that, you're crazy. You're crazy, dude.
That big guy in the middle. He's the star.
So this is your second drawing, and this is what I got done now. This is it.
Yeah,
This
but
is what I got done.
I can't mess up on mine because I'm not drawing them for anything. They're just fun.
All right, now I'm going to
I
start
like colors,
color.
though. Are you gonna
So-
color her pink? Make her coat pink? Or purple?
Before I
Probably
forget,
purple.
We do have a special guest in the chat right now.
Oh man,
Skokie is here, and he likes to draw peppers and pickles.
ew. That guy's weird.
Pickles and peppers? I could draw that.
Pickles and peppers, gross. I don't like either one of those. Well, no, I like peppers, just not pickled
Pickles are good.
peppers. It's not pickled peppers. I don't like that.
Well, if you're interested in talking a little bit about Dead Man, D. Brad would like to know, Franco, how'd you get the gig?
How did I get the Dead Man gig?
Yeah.
I pitched them the story. I had this idea about doing something for DC because the one thing I noticed is that they don't have anything for kids in the Spookyverse. So they didn't have anything in terms of like a kind of like a scary stories to tell in the dark or Goosebumps or something like that. They didn't have any of that for this kids line that they're doing. So I decided to pitch them the idea, but I wanted it was very predicated on the fact that Sarah Richard was the artist, because I wanted her to do the Dead Man sections of the book. And they agreed to it right away. I pitched it to them, and I pitched 2 books at the same time, that and another book with me on the artwork, which they haven't announced yet. So I got them both approved the very same day. So it took me a while to get to them, but basically it was them noticing that they didn't have it, a scary thing in that kids line, and they very much wanted something like that. So that's how that came about. It's a true story.
Okay. Anthony suggests that it should be a law that at least one character drawn on these shows must look like Johnny Sunchips.
Yeah, no, we want to sell these drawings, Anthony, so that's why we don't make them look like Johnny. As a matter of fact, Scoot was not involved in the Dead Man book at all on the first pitch.
Why not?
Because what happened was they wanted I wanted all artists that I picked, and they wanted some artists. So like it was kind of like a not a negotiation, but a conversation about, okay, these are the artists you want, these are some of the artists that we'd like, type thing. And then they came to me when I had written the script. They had come to me and they said, we love it, we want to do it, there's a problem, however. Or they didn't phrase it that way. They said there's a problem with the script. And I'm like, oh man, what does this mean? They're going to cut my script? Or, I didn't know what they meant. And I got on the phone with them, and they said, the problem is that you have 10 stories and we'd like 13. And I'm like, oh, you want more? So when they said that, and then I said, I put Scoot's name in the mix because I had a very specific story that I wanted Scoot to do with that creature. So then they said yes, and that's how Scoot wound up in the book. But he was not in the first round of the book. So there.
You'll never make that mistake again.
No, never. I did want you in the first round, but you were, and if you were in the first round and they agreed to the way I originally wanted it, you would have been drawing a different story. So it worked out, sir.
Yeah,
it worked out drawing the story that you were supposed to draw.
Yeah, the good character.
Mm-hmm.
Dave and Scheid and I pitched Star Wars story, which they ended up doing, but then I wasn't an approved official Lucas artist, so I couldn't draw it. But he ended up doing it anyway. It turned out great, but it was kind of a similar thing where they were like, we have our own artists that we want drawing these books. And I was like, man, that sucks. One day though.
Pickles and peppers. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's tough working in this industry sometimes. Yeah, the lighting is very bad with this. I apologize, everyone. But it would be darker and you'd be able to see better. It's very very heartbreaking sometimes, this industry, because you pitch ideas that you love, that you want to do, but not everybody agrees that those are the things that they love.
Well, yeah,
or want to see.
And not getting a gig like Star Wars or something is a bummer, but it's not like there's worse things. Like I feel like the worst thing is if you pitch a story, they say no, but then like a similar story comes out with your ideas. And that's more of like a gut punch, I feel like, where it's like, because I've had that happen before too. But
yeah, I hate when you pitch something and they tell you, "Oh, we have something very similar to this."
Yeah, that's happened.
And I'm like, "Oh, I don't think that's a thing."
No.
I don't think that's a thing.
No. Yeah, that's happened before. Actually, with DC, with Dave and I, we pitched something one time, and it was a pretty cool idea. And they're like, "Yeah, we have something similar already, but we've yet to see it." So, I think they were
There
just
you go.
saying no.
That's a nice way of saying no.
I'm gonna draw Batman.
Oh man, what is this now? Your 7th drawing?
B-Brad does have a question. Is that a real thing? Pickles and peppers?
Pacos, yeah, Tony Pacos. You can buy pickles and peppers from Tony Pacos or at any of the local Toledo grocery stores. And I think even Johnny had told me one time they have them in Chicago at some of the grocery stores there. This isn't a real thing though. I just made up these characters because Skoke wanted me to draw them. They have a Jamie Farr flag that they're flying.
They have a Jamie Farr flag that they're flying.
Yeah.
Love it.
He gave a nice intro at the pod. Oh, did you hear he's coming to Motor City Comic Con in October, Franco?
I saw that.
I need to go.
You should go.
Get an interview with him. I'll bring my brother Tim. He does stuff like that.
Introduce yourself.
Comics. What's that?
Tell him you're Scoot from the intro.
I know, and I'll have to get Joe to send me a T-shirt, or you if you have any laying around. We'll give it to you.
Yeah, well, we'll send you one, yeah.
Oh yeah, comics. I'm Scoot from the intro, from the podcast, and Mike and the other Mike, Johnny and Franco and Art couldn't make it.
That'd be cool. Now you definitely have to go see him.
I know.
Again, I always forget that I'm on camera, and I always move the drawing to where I'm comfortable.
Why don't you ever draw Batman with eyeballs? Should I do it in this drawing? What do you think?
He'd look goofy. I say just do them in pencil just to see what they look like. But yeah. Put them in pencil. See what they look like. He's gonna look goofy.
Yeah.
Ray Morrow used to draw Batman with the eyeballs.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who was that?
He looked goofy,
Ray
didn't
Morrow.
he? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. See.
And Dick Grayson sometimes had him in the Teen Titans books too. Nightwing.
Speaking of Nightwing and Dick Grayson, he was a little loopy on the Harley Quinn series there.
Yeah, he made his debut in the Harley Quinn series, and he was kind of a little bit full of himself when he got there, and he returned to Gotham after being in Bloodhaven for a while, and he was put in his place.
Yeah, he was also, again, spoilers, he was also a little suicidal, too.
Yeah, he was.
Which I thought was weird.
So was he acting like Jason Todd?
No, he was just acting like a version of Nightwing that maybe thought he was going to come back to Gotham and like be more like Batman, but nobody respected him. Basically, right? Is that pretty true,
Yeah.
Franco?
Yeah, I
He
guess that's
thought
how
he
you
was
look
going
at
to
it.
return, like the prodigal son. The prodigal son returns,
Well, that was
and then
in his exposition.
Yeah.
The prodigal son returns.
yeah, and he was let down by everyone, including Batgirl. She kind of made fun of him too. And Damian, of course, doesn't respect him. But I feel
It was
like they're
funny.
building up to a little story arc with him. You know, the show usually does pretty good with their story arcs, so it'll be interesting to see where they go.
So at the end of season 2, the wedding was called off.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sort of pick up like months later for season
Yeah, kind
3?
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been on the run. They were on the run from Gordon for a while.
They basically Harley and Ivy basically go on the honeymoon that they didn't go on with Kite Man. You know, they basically go on the honeymoon, and they do the Eat Bang Kill tour. That's what they call the honeymoon, I guess.
The only thing I miss from the other 2 seasons is consistently having Kite Man in the series, because he does make an appearance in season 3, but it's pretty brief.
Okay.
What do you think, Franco? You miss him?
I like Kite Man. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
miss him. I saw Kite Man cosplay.
Oh,
I forget where. Chicago or San Diego. And never in a million years did I ever think I would see a Kite Man cosplay. I didn't think that would ever be a thing that happened.
Did the guy have like the kite?
He had the
backpack?
the costume and
Okay.
the backpack, yeah.
Okay.
But I never thought that's something I would see at a convention.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I think I like the most about the Harley Quinn series is Harley and Ivy. Their story is great. It's funny. They're good characters, but it's all the side characters are so well developed on that show and funny, like Kite Man and King Shark and Clayface. They're just great.
I love Bane.
Oh, Bane,
I
yeah,
love
he's another
Bane.
one. Yeah.
I love Bane. Oh, I am so angry.
Yeah.
I love that voice he does.
In season 3, he keeps he's pissed at them because he wants his wedding gift back.
Yeah, so he tries to blow them up and stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, it's an ongoing gag because he brought them a wedding gift. I forget what it is, like a blender or something.
A pasta maker.
Yeah, pasta maker.
I want my pasta maker back. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime he sees one of them, he's like brings that up. The Court of Owls episode that was most.
I was going to bring up the Court of Owls. Yeah, they bring in the Court of Owls too.
Yeah, that got really funny. And Jim Gordon, he's another character. Every time he's on that show, he's hilarious. He's so pathetic. He ran into Bruce Wayne. Didn't he ask him for a donation? And Bruce Wayne's like, no. You know, he's like, will you leave me alone? And he goes, yes. And he goes, all right. Because Jim Gordon's running for mayor, Wayne.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just checked. We don't. We got season 1 and 2, but season 3 hasn't come up here yet.
Do you guys have HBO Max up there or no?
No, we get elements of HBO Max. Like certain series will come up, and then because of the rights issues, it gets sort of distributed all over the place. Because I was watching Harley Quinn on Adult Swim up here, Adult Swim Canada.
Oh
wow!
So it's.
So what do they preempt? Like what are they showing? Like old Family Guy episodes? They'll preempt that to put in Harley Quinn or something, or
something like that.
Interesting.
Because Peacemaker was on Crave,
right?
And
that's another one we haven't talked about. Peacemaker, because we haven't been on.
That was
so
great.
long.
I loved that.
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you, Wayne.
Oh, no. D. Brad thinks that Scoot should draw Kite Man next after all this talk with Kite Man.
Okay.
Yeah, people that are out there viewing this stuff, don't get too used to this, because Scoot outdraws everybody. So the next time we have someone on, next time I have Johnny on, he's not going to draw. He's going to draw a stick figure.
Johnny can draw R2-D2 though.
Yeah, he can. For those of you keeping track, that's Scoot's 15th drawing, and this is still my 1.
What do you guys think of Catwoman's pretty good on that show as well. Her relationship with Batman's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Although, didn't something happen in the most recent episode, Franco? I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it for Wayne.
Oh no, go ahead. It could take a year or two before that comes up here.
Oh wow! Didn't she break up with him? Franco? She dumped him or something?
Yeah, and Bruce is kind of going off the edge a little bit.
Yeah, Bruce is kind of like it's kind of cool too. The other thing they do with the show is like they don't, Bruce Wayne isn't a bad guy, Batman, but they like sometimes frame situations almost like to make him revealed to be the bad guy, like that most recent episode, right, Franco?
Yeah, he goes a little nuts because he winds up buying 2 cats for her, and she doesn't want them, but he named the cats Thomas and Martha. and
yeah,
see, that's funny. And then Catwoman is like, "You named them after your parents?" And he goes, "No, I didn't." Oh wait.
Yeah,
you didn't even realize he did that.
It. And then at the end of the whole or the last 2 or 3 episodes, Poison Ivy's plant has been missing. Frank, the talking plant, and it was revealed at the end of the most recent episode that Bruce Wayne has him, and he's like, I don't know if he's torturing him or what, but that was kind of weird.
Oh, spoilers! Come on, man.
Well, we said spoilers.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did.
But but it was kind of funny, like I was saying, because it's almost like, oh, he's like revealed to be like what was perceived to be the bad guy, but I'm sure in the show he's going to have a reason for capturing that plant, But it's kind of funny.
It's a little nutso.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, all the Bat family except for Batgirl, they all have their like.
And
Damian,
isn't that
Dick Grayson?
Yeah, that's not the Barbara Gordon. Well, it's Barbara Gordon, but didn't they give? She looks like what's the version of Batgirl with the short red hair and the purple costume with the yellow?
Yeah, that's Barbara Gordon.
No. In the comics, I don't think it was Barbara Gordon. I could be mistaken.
I think it was Burnside, Batgirl of Burnside. That one. That's Barbara.
Yeah. They just redesigned the costume.
They made her a little bit like younger, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, and she knows. She's well aware of her dad, who's always drunk all the time in the show. Jim.
Was it Irving that sacrificed himself?
In what? What are we talking about?
In Harley Quinn.
Irving.
He was in the wheelchair.
Oh, right.
He's he did, but isn't his AI still alive or something, Franco?
Yeah.
Yeah, they downloaded him into Catwoman's house or something like that.
Yeah. Jason Alexander does his voice. Yeah, the voice acting is really great. What's his name hasn't showed up yet in season 3. The little guy, Psycho or whatever his name is.
Dr. Psycho.
Yeah, he was really funny.
Yeah,
in the early seasons.
Woman character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's my Batman.
Oh man, hold on.
He has a lot of HR issues.
Yeah, right.
I didn't give him eyeballs. I chickened out.
What'd you color him with? Color pencil or crayon?
Crayola colored pencils.
Oh, there you go.
36 count.
So
you gonna have these for sale afterwards?
Yeah, probably at Cincinnati Comic Expo, or if people want to just DM me if they're watching. I'm not gonna post them anywhere though. Too lazy. So Kite Man.
Yeah, Anthony just said they did announce a Kite Man animated series.
Oh, based on this show?
Yeah, hopefully it'll still happen, but because of everything that's happening at HBO right now.
I was going to say Discovery is the new overlords, right?
Yeah. I think unless it has a shark in it, they just cancel it.
Well, put King Shark in it, then they won't cancel it.
Yeah, they gutted the whole HBO line.
What color eyes does Lois Lane have? Green?
Um, no dark eyes, either dark blue or dark brown. I don't know.
No,
I think on
Amy
that Bruce
Adams
Timm.
has light eyes. Sorry.
Who? What'd you
Amy
say?
Adams. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that version you're doing in the cartoon, she had like violet eyes. They were like
Yeah,
dark.
that's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna go green.
Well, don't listen to me then.
I'm not, obviously. Did someone in the audience say something? I'm sorry, I probably interrupted you again.
We're hearing purple.
In the audience, you're hearing purple?
Yeah, they're chiming in on the eye color.
So this is where I probably ignore everybody and go light green.
See, I would go green if it was Catwoman.
Maybe it's Catwoman in disguise as Lois. That's how you know.
There you go.
Too late, went green. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. This is an instance of me not listening to anybody. I'm sorry.
Anyways, Anthony says, at some point, what would happen if someone asked you, Franco, to do 24 connecting paintings, but they're only backgrounds?
I think Anthony's being a Weisenheimer is what I'm thinking. But I'd probably say no because I want to have fun doing it. I want to. The reason I said yes to the Invaders was because it was challenging but fun.
Did you say was Captain America on there?
Yeah, he was hitting Hitler. Right in the middle.
I don't remember seeing him on there.
Yep.
I'll have to look at it again.
He was there. Oh,
I saw Human Torch on there.
Human Torch and Toro were on there.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky
was on there. I could show some. Give me a second. I'll show you some. So they were all like I didn't know a lot of the characters. I'll show some on here, but I'm gonna be showing mostly them on Patreon. Let's see if I can get what did you start drawing now?
Kite Man.
There he is.
Oh, such a
What's he always say on the show?
Up and away. No, I don't know. I don't know what he says. Let's see. We got some of these. La, la, la.
Well, the 5 main invaders are Cap, Bucky, the Submariner, Human Torch, and Toro.
Here you go. Can you see this at all? It's kind of very, very dark.
Yeah. Yep.
It's very dark, but that's yeah, I forget who those guys are. That's Red Wing and Bullet. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm sorry. It's really bad. Keep going the wrong way. I showed this on Patreon. Yeah, it's hard to see on the screen. Maybe if I switch to this one, let's see if I switch to this one, if you can see it better. Yeah, you can probably see a little bit there. Yeah. So that's the Mighty Destroyer and Agent Access.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is one of my favorite ones because I remember both of these characters. That's Union Jack, and that's I forget the vampire's name.
Baron Blood.
Baron Blood. That's it.
John Byrne did an amazing story in Captain America with Baron Blood.
Mm-hmm. And then here's here's Namor and U-Man. Oh.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember seeing that.
Namor and U-Man. And then there's and this is the Captain America. Oh, there's the Captain America Hitler smashing him right in the face.
Oh, cool.
And then Bucky is taking on Red Skull. That's the last one I'll show you. Bucky is smashing Red Skull. He's kicking him. He's kicking his ass. Literally, he's kicking his ass. Oh. Yeah. See? Right
Yeah,
there.
that looks good.
Kicking his ass. So yeah.
Yeah, Red Skull always had that lame green outfit that he would wear all the time.
Yeah. My favorite is I think John Byrne when he did John Byrne do it when they did the crossover with DC and Marvel?
Yeah, they did
Where
a Captain America Batman.
Yeah, that's what it was. Captain America Batman, and then he found out the Red Skull was a Nazi, and he's like I may be a violent killer, but I'm an American violent killer. I'm not a Nazi. Not a Nazi. I may be a lunatic, but I'm an American lunatic or something
Who
like that.
said that?
The Joker.
Oh,
And he beat up the Red Skull. Or something of that sort ilk.
there.
Did
Superman's
you guys ever
flying
read
by.
the Invaders comic book when it came out by Marvel
I never read it. No.
Back in the 70s?
back in the 70s?
Yeah. Yeah, I read a few issues here and there. Back in the 70s, I didn't get a lot of continuing issues, you know. There he is. Flying right
Superman's not
past him.
impressed. Yeah.
Wouldn't Superman say, "What the heck"?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Captain America.
Yeah, he's upset. Kite Man flew right into his airspace. I'd be upset too.
This will be my last drawing, I think, because my phone's about to die, unfortunately, guys.
Yeah.
Sucks.
All right, what else we got? We didn't really talk about either one of the movies. We just said we liked them and didn't like them. We didn't talk about. We gave away spoilers for Harley and then didn't even talk about whether we liked it or not.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of the Doctor Strange stuff. Yeah, I like the Harley show. It's funny, but it's also it's entertaining. Like, it's engaging. It's good stuff.
What are you going to draw for your last one? Anything? Or was that your last one you said?
No, I'm going to draw one more.
Skokie is signing off. He has a documentary to watch that is due in the library, due back at the library tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, library.
He loves that. I gave him a copy of Agents of Slam for his birthday because he had borrowed it from the library to read it.
Great. You didn't give me one.
No. Nope.
Yeah. That's right. I got one anyway.
Oh, I forgot to. No, you gave me a Peach. Peach, that came out too, Franco.
Oh, yeah. Peach and the Island Monsters. Yeah. I forgot about that one too. Jeez Louise. That's what happens when you work on these things years ago sometimes. That's one that took a while to come out. Artwork by the amazing Agnes Garbowska on that one.
Yeah, that book's cool.
And she's in the Dead Man book too.
Nice. She
did a story in the Dead Man book too. I'm excited about all the people that are in the Dead Man book. I just hope people dig it. I hope everybody goes out and buys 15 copies.
Give them to your family for Halloween.
Just so they can make a sequel. It's Lois Lane.
So D-Brad has an observation that Kite Man's identity is Charles Brown.
It's Charles Brown. I don't know what that means. Is that supposed to mean something?
I think Charlie Brown.
Ah, that's funny. Charles Brown. See, I didn't get that. It's late here on the East Coast, so I didn't pick up on that.
It's a pretty common name, though. I wonder if that's what they really called him in the comics.
Yeah, that's really what they called him in the comics.
Did they really? Is that his real name?
Yeah, I just looked it up. His name is an homage to Peanuts protagonist Charlie Brown.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think DC would let that fly nowadays.
No.
I've had to change names of characters and things because they're like, you can't use that. So,
Batman's gonna be punching someone here.
man, another
Who should he be
Batman?
punching? Yeah, who should he be punching? Let's ask the viewers who Batman should be punching in this drawing.
I'm going to say that they're going to say Joker or Doctor Strange. You should be punching Doctor Strange.
What if they said Robin?
Oh
I
man.
don't think I could draw that.
Well, that's the other thing in one of the one of the Harley Quinn episodes when they did the Villies, the villain
yeah.
awards.
Yeah.
The Joker was hosting, so you know how they do an opening musical number? His opening musical number was him about to kill Robin.
Yeah.
From the
That's right.
from the comic.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the crowbar out, and he's about to hit him, and then the curtain opens up, and then he starts his dance number. It's
And
very
Robin
funny.
starts singing too.
Okay, we do have a request. We have two to choose from so far. John Freeman says John Suntress, and Andrew Clark says the WB symbol.
Both of those are bad ideas. Very bad ideas.
I will. I'll take the John Suntress one, but I'm not going to draw exactly Johnny. Johnny pointed out every time I draw Dr. Octopus, it looks like Johnny. So I'm going to draw Batman punching Dr. Octopus that maybe kind of looks like Johnny.
That's awful. Why do you do that to the poor guy? Jeez Louise.
So there was a villains award.
Yeah,
So
the
was it like the
Villies.
Tonys?
Yeah, it's called the Villies, I
Yeah.
think. And Harley and Ivy are nominated for Best Couple. So.
Oh, before he leaves, Anthony says, "Okay, I have to catch the rest tomorrow. Thanks for bringing the show back. Thanks for drawing Sammy. Thanks for agreeing to those 96 connecting background paintings." Okay, bye.
All right. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be on for much longer anyway. We're going to...
Yeah, my phone's going to die. But I can still hold up the picture if it does.
Yeah, and I'm up way past my bedtime. I think I'm still on East Coast time, but having traveled to West Coast and then the Mid Coast when I was out there in Chicago. My time schedule's all messed up. So I've been all over the place.
Which one's the best coast? The West Coast?
I think the one I'm on.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Wherever I am, that's the...
I like that one too because you're on the correct time. You're on the
Yeah,
real
everybody
time.
else's time is all messed up. Like out on the West Coast, it's still daylight out there. It's confusing.
What time is it where you're at right now, Wayne?
I'm on the East Coast also.
Nice.
We're all in the Eastern.
Yeah, we're on the right time zone. I
Yep.
think Central might be the worst because it's only an hour behind, but it's like that hour makes a difference. At least with the West Coast, it's going to be, what to prepare for. But I was waking up at like 5 a.m. in Chicago.
Yeah, you and I were the only ones awake.
Yeah.
Well, I had just come from San Diego too, so that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying? I messaged you in the morning.
In the morning, yes, you knew I'd be up. But some of the times I was like in the shower, or I just was trying to fall back asleep. I was just laying there, but
that doesn't work. You and I both know that doesn't work.
It never works.
Mm-mm. Never works. Yeah. So what else? What else did we miss? A whole bunch of stuff. We got to talk about the Chip and Dale movie. Eventually.
Yeah, that was. My kids love it too, and I love it. So that's one of the rare things we get to turn on, and everyone likes it. Did you like it, Franco?
It was not supposed to be as good as it was.
No, it was great.
I was surprised. Did you watch it, Wayne?
I haven't seen that one yet, but I did see an amazing movie yesterday, Bullet Train.
Oh, I
yeah.
want to watch it. How was that?
Yeah, that just came out.
Okay, I loved it. The Japanese versions of Staying Alive and You Need a Hero by Bonnie Tyler are amazing.
Oh, the Japanese versions of those?
The Japanese versions are just hilarious. It felt like, I just thought of it today. It felt like a Tarantino movie with the dialogue. It was really
Okay.
crisp
I could
and
see that.
smart.
Who
Everyone's
wrote it? Do you know?
delivery. No, I don't, but I can find out.
If only we had some way of finding out.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's a hilarious movie. It's one of the few movies this summer I would go back and see.
Oh, really?
There we go. Batman's punching a Dr. Octopus who's saying, "Boy, oh boy."
Let's see. So it's an angry Batman.
Yeah,
He hasn't
he's got his
shaven in a
eyes-
couple days. Yeah.
Yep, and his eye things are not down the
Mhm.
eye protector.
The
Yeah.
writer is
His
Zach.
knuckles are all bloody, Franco.
Yeah, I see that. Look at him. Yeah.
That's the
Knuckles.
metal.
So who wrote it?
Zach Okowitz.
Oh, I don't know that name.
Let's see, what else has he done? Wow, not much.
I'm going to show it in a better light here. Here's my Lois Lane in a better light here.
I had to turn my phone off. It was almost dead. Yeah, that looks great.
No,
See,
looks
you got that
fantastic.
done.
Ah, you
Knocked
know
it
what I
out.
didn't do? I didn't have a light on my table. That's why it's so dark. I usually have a light here, and I moved it because I haven't done the show in so long. So there you go.
Well, this is why the movie was good. He was involved with Deadpool 2, Fast and the Furious.
Oh, there you go.
Presents Hobbs and Shaw,
Mhm.
Atomic Blonde. And he's a
Oh, I
producer
just saw
on-
Atomic Blonde on the flight from on my long flight back from California.
Oh, he's also doing the Fall Guy.
Oh, I just sent that message to everybody yesterday.
I know.
Oh, okay. All right, so that movie's going to probably be good then.
Yeah.
There you go. I did like Atomic Blonde. That was
Oh, I
pretty good.
loved Atomic Blonde. She'd make a great James Bond.
Mhm.
I never saw it.
You should watch it right now.
I'm never gonna see that.
You should. It's good.
No, I'll watch it if you guys recommend it.
It's cool.
Oh, it is really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Fall Guy movie. I just sent a message to everybody in our group that there's a Fall Guy movie based on the Lee Majors TV show. And Johnny, of course, said, "Great, that's exactly what we need." But it's true. There was a whole bunch of stuff up there that was good. I like all those movies. But if he's writing it, it should be pretty good.
Mhm.
But all right, so yeah, I guess that's enough for us today. Scoot, what do you got? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter.
Yeah, show
and
all your
Insta-
drawings. Here,
Twitter
we'll
and
go wide on you.
Instagram at Scoot Comics. That's where I'll be. Also a regular guest on the Oh Yeah podcast with Franco and Art and Johnny and Skokie Spidey. And you can find me at my next convention at Cincinnati Comic Expo in September. I don't know about the dates. I think it's the third week of September. And speak of the devil, Johnny is calling me right now on the phone.
Yeah.
But
I'll answer in about 5 minutes when we're done.
yeah, I will. And here's the Batman versus Doc Ock. Boy, oh boy.
There you
But
go.
yeah, I'll be doing locally in Toledo. I'll be doing some library shows this October. So I will not be at New York Comic Con this year because I am doing those instead. So
Oh
So
man,
Scoot
no New
will
York
be-
Comic Con. Sad.
no. won't
Cincinnati Comic Expo, September 23rd to the 25th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
there-
see Wayne. He may or may not.
be. Franco get knocked off
Oh, wow.
right at the end there.
Yeah, I think so. He's catching up with us. So, So this is where we take over the show, but have no control.
Yeah. So wait, you were talking about you're going to be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, correct, Wayne? Oh, there
That's
he is.
correct.
So if you
With
want to
your-
see 2/3 of the Catching Up with Franco at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, stop by the All Yeah Comics booth. I'm sure Wayne will
How about
stop
now?
by there. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you get to see 2/5 of the Ah Yeah podcast will be there.
True.
yeah,
Am I back now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, wonderful. Good. Technical difficulties when you're doing your own show. It's wonderful. All right. As I was saying, here's all the places you can find me. Check them out. Patreon, Big Cartel, all that stuff. I'll be there. Wayne and Scoot will be in Cincinnati. My next show will probably most likely be New York Comic Con. So I'll see you guys out there. And then Baltimore after that. But a whole bunch of stuff happening in between. And because I missed most of it at the beginning, I'm going to play the opening again because Zod did a really good job with the song. So
he did.
we'll try and do this a little bit more often, and we'll catch up on more stuff because I haven't seen a lot of stuff that we have to catch up on. So yeah, if you want any of Scoot's drawings, contact them. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Follow me.
Bye.
Franco, yeah, catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up. Gotta catch it now, Franco. Yeah, catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up with Franco. Yeah, we're catching up. Gotta catch it now.